So hello, wherever you are in the world today. And I'm just going to talk about some new characters that I'm going to make as 3D prints for my latest art project. So this art project consists of three different kind of structures. So there's kind of three pieces within a sort of a similar theme. I'm not going to really tell you what's it about from here. You either will have to tune in later on, or if you're watching this when the art project's done, check out my folio for the final result. And it's going to have these 3D prints, and these characters are going to be about 4 centimeters high, and I'm hoping to get them printed in a material on Shapeways, because it's sort of a translucent material. So this artwork's going to have lighting, interactive lighting with Arduinos hopefully, and it'll be really nice if the light shines through somewhat of these characters. So that's where something like Shapeways is really good for a range of materials. And in another screencast I showed you about this robot, and as you can see it's made from quite simple geometries, yeah. So it's just all these different shapes, and then I attached them in 3D Studio Max, in the edit box. Okay. So there you go, and that was quite low polygon. And then this one, so that's the robot one, yeah, obviously. This one isn't a robot, it's a diving suit, and this is for another of the art pieces. And this diving suit, yeah, okay, it looks like something from that BioShock game, but it's actually modeled from a real diving suit. So all these different characters, I used photo reference from real things, and then I adapted it using my own imagination. So you can build on photographs and stuff. You don't have to copy them outright. I wouldn't recommend that, and especially if you're doing art, you should use your own imagination. So this is kind of using references from the real world. And this one's got a nice little backpack going on at the back, so that should look pretty cool when it's 3D printed. And also it's got a lot of potential for this translucent material to shine through. And here's a spaceman, and again it's got 5 going on there, and I'll let you into a secret. 5 is my lucky number. So it's got a 5 there and a 5 there. The robot doesn't have a 5 on yet. And you can see the polygons here are quite detailed. That's because I applied a turbo smooth modifier. But making it originally, I made it out of simple elements, like so, and then just added more detail and mesh smooth, turbo smooth. Sorry, I didn't mesh smooth. I tessellated them and then turbo smoothed, yeah. So it gives kind of a nice effect. I mean, if you're going to be doing really detailed stuff, you can take it to ZBrush or Mudbox, but these are kind of not meant to be really detailed. The idea is these are going to look like kind of toys, yeah? Sort of cool, retro, futuristic toys, yeah? Okay, so basically, and another thing how I edited it. So I added the elements on one side, and then I used a symmetry modifier in 3ds Max here to put it on the other side so that it'd be the same, so you don't need to model them again. So whatever program you use, you'll have stuff like that. You'll have mirror in Blender and etc., whatever you're using. Okay, and just one final word about the modeling is that to get the dimensions, I actually used the biped structure that you can get on here on the systems box. And if you're using a maquette like this in whatever 3D program, you might be able to get a human 3D mesh, or you might be able to import something from Poser or something like that, or Daz Studio. That's another one that does characters. And then you can use it as a kind of maquette, so that dimensionally your characters, your cool characters you're making, will look kind of fairly accurate dimensions. And obviously, because these are kind of toys things, the dimensions can be a bit off, yeah, to suit what you're trying to say about them. All right, so something's happened here. Okay, good. And that's basically it. So just a bit about the look. I mean, this robot's meant to be kind of almost a sort of retro Japanesey robot. This is a kind of a retro spaceman, kind of USA. I was a bit worried that it was looking like that Buzz Lightyear. I didn't want to make it look like it was, wanting to actually copy characters. And then I looked at Buzz Lightyear, and he actually doesn't look really like Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear's got different stuff going on. with his helmet and stuff like that. And then again, here's the one that people might think is taken from Bioshock, but then again, it's from a real diving bell. So there you go. And just one word is that these meshes are made up from lots of different elements. So if we take the spaceman one, for example, choose the top bit here. If lift it up, you can see this element's intersecting. Okay. Actually, someone commented on Reddit that intersecting models can cause a problem. I've never really found this. I'll let you know if Shapeways says it's a problem. But when I print out normally on an Ultimaker, like so, we've got this program here that we use to set up print 3D prints on the Ultimaker. And what you'll find is when you go to layers, it shows you all the slices that you're going to do the 3D print. And when you take the layers down, what you'll find out is that it's actually kind of eradicated the STL file for some reason. If anyone is a real expert, they could tell me it's eradicated the intersections in a way, because it's not really causing a problem. I'm just going to actually import another model just to see, because there wasn't actually that many intersections on this one. So I'm going to choose a spaceman just to make sure. Let's go to export. So we just go to export and say space. Okay, so there you go. And let's try and import that into Cura, or Cura. Let's take it out of the view mode. Go to normal, and let's import load model, and let's go to space STL. Let it load for a bit. Sometimes it takes a while to load. Let's go to the spaceman. Let's bring him over here, or she perhaps. Actually, I think it's a he going on there. So go there, go to view mode, go to layers, and as you can see, let's have a look. Gonna have a bit of an intersection going on at the head, but as I say, that shouldn't cause problems in my view. If it does, I'll let you know. I mean, I've done 3D printing a lot, but if the intersections do cause a problem, then I'll catalog this and then, you know, show you that you don't have to make similar mistakes to me. So that's the whole point of doing this, telling you my knowledge and also telling you any mistakes that I'm making. So thanks very much for tuning into this. I'm going to show you, as soon as I get the 3D prints in, I'm going to show you them. And if you've got any comments and questions, please say. And remember, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel here. Check out my art site, jamesableart.com, for loads of more tutorials and also my own artwork. I've got an online shop going on there as well, so you can buy my stuff, my 3D prints, as I get them made as well. So thanks very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye for now.